While from a halachic perspective, the reason why the silent Shemona Esrei is said to ourselves is because it is our own personal prayer versus the communal Chazarat Hashatz, the repetition of the Shemona Esrei, is one that had to be recited aloud so that those people who didn't know their tefillot by heart before the printing of Sidurim or of Machzorim were able then to listen to the Chazan and answer Amen to all of his brachot. On a different level, Rav Soloveitchik saw the distinction between the silent and the public Shemona Esrei as also signifying the difference between an individual who appears before God in this tefillah versus the community that appears. As Rav Soloveitchik records in his Peninei Harav, Rav Soloveitchik compared the individual and the silent Shemona Esrei to a pauper, a person appearing before the king, that the individual, no matter how righteous, has no right to claim anything from God, explained the Rav. God owes the individual nothing. And therefore, when the individual prays, he must do everything in the context of supplication, as a poor person at someone's door begging for a contribution, or in this place, begging for HaKadosh Baruch Hu to answer his prayers. However, during the Chazarat Hashatz, the Chazan prays on behalf of the entire community. And therefore, the Chazan has the right to demand from HaKadosh Baruch Hu his covenantal obligations with that collective. He has the ability, explained the Rav, to daven out loud because he's appearing with the entire power of a tzibur. This idea also adds to the importance, especially during the Yamim Noraim, of our listening intently to the words of the Baal Tefillah, of the Chazan, because we need him to represent us. We need him to appeal before HaKadosh Baruch Hu with the power of a community to ultimately bring our forgiveness, to allow our tshuva to reach the Kisei HaKavod, the throne of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and ultimately the forgiveness we need at this time, a forgiveness that is something we can demand when we're together, but a forgiveness that we can only pray will occur, beg, when we're apart.